What is up? This is your boy Pepe. I'm in the building. Actually, I'm not. I'm outside, north side of Columbus, not on the west. All right. You want to introduce yourself? Start off.
I'm Amanda.
Amanda, nice to meet you. So, Amanda, what is your current situation?
I currently just lost my home and I'm homeless at the moment, trying to get back off the streets.
So you just lost it.
Yeah.
Was it economy wise, like what's going on economy, or was it?
Trying to help others, giving them a place to stay,
Yeah.
and they kind of just made things a living situation really hard. And I made the mistake of leaving my own home to avoid it, and then ended up getting just stuck out here, not making it. Don't have the money or the funds to pay to get them out and everything. So
Okay.
really how I'm on the streets at the moment.
And
I was homeless previously before this, about a year, and it took us 6 months, or we've been off the streets for 6 months, but it took us a year to finally, start working and get money to get a home. So we just lost it again.
Okay, that sucks.
Mm-hmm.
So is it just you and your friends?
Me and my boyfriend of 6 years.
Okay, all right. And are you guys expecting?
Yeah, I'm 8 months pregnant and going through all this, yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's got to be
It's
tough.
really hard.
Got to
yeah.
be tough. How do you get by?
He does side work jobs and stuff, and I have some family that help me out every now and then. I make sure every day that I eat and that we have, somewhere safe to sleep, usually every night.
Are you from Columbus?
No, I'm from Circleville, but I've lived up here for the last, about 5-6 years since I've been with my boyfriend.
How'd you get here from Circleville?
Hanging out with mutual friends of his, and then just started dating him and moved up here.
It's a long way from home. Well, not really too far, but
Yeah, but it's new for me. I didn't know anything about Columbus.
Exactly. From if you're in Circleville and that's where you grew up, then coming in Columbus, it's a whole different world.
It's rough up here.
It is compared to there, yeah, definitely, because it's really more hometown and
small.
Very small. Yeah, I know. I knew someone there from there. So do you use or?
No, I'm a recovering addict.
Recovering addict.
That's why, we had just got off the streets. We had gotten clean and got our lives together and everything. So it's really hard for us right now to be out here going through this again.
Going through it.
It's a lot different when you're using and going through this versus being sober and pregnant and dealing with this. We're trying everything we can. I don't think people see homeless people and think that we try or anything. Like, I think a lot of the time they think, you just choose this, but it's really hard to get back on your feet to get help out here.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it seems like the game is somewhat rigged as well. They make it really difficult for the person getting released or trying to recover or get better to get better. They make it harder. They put obstacles in your way that hinder you from moving forward, basically.
What do you mean by they?
Well, when I say they, like the establishment.
Oh yeah,
the establishment, and mainly the people that are controlling the world. I always think the world is controlled by an elite group, but higher, and then they use three things that are mainly used to control us, which is like race, class, and religion.
Oh yeah,
three things.
Class is a big one. Like, we go in places, to ask for help, or even just for certain food pantries and stuff, and we're looked at a certain type of way and treated a type of way. Just because our clothes aren't very nice, we might be dirty from not being able to shower for a couple of days, we get treated totally different. But little do they know, we just came on the streets, like we lived a pretty good life just before that. And like things for help, like to get housing, even me being pregnant, I have to find a way there, and being homeless out here and not being able to get myself. I have real bad anxiety, so I don't like to go out looking like this. So for somebody like me, it's really hard to go ask for help when I don't get to shower, I don't have clothes to go out and do this in, and you have to have a ride to all this stuff.
Is it hard looking for work as well?
Yeah, because how can you have a job not being able to shower, not being able to sleep every single night, and
Exactly.
stuff like that?
Exactly. Definitely understand why. That's one thing I say and I talk about.
Yeah, I got you.
That's one thing I talk about, and I was just having this conversation not too long ago. Someone was asking me about it, and I was telling them, like, it is hard when you're, if you're homeless, and they were saying that they should get a job, and I'm like, it's not as easy as said. Like, if they were to walk into a place and really want to change their life and get a job, they would probably be told to get out because they smell or they didn't. But how do you try
or they
to?
assume we're druggies and they don't want to be embarrassed. Because I actually a few of these hotels around here, my boyfriend's worked maintenance for several of them. There's two of them, the main ones around here that he's worked at that they weren't very judgmental. They knew he was off the street, so they wanted to give him a job, and but they didn't pay him right. Like they expected him to take a little pay and everything, and they pretty much told him like I wasn't allowed on the property and stuff because he was allowed to stay there, but I wasn't, because they would see me sit outside all day and wait for him. But at the time, we didn't have anywhere to go. He got paid daily, so we didn't have a hotel until at nighttime. So I'd sit there during the day. They didn't want the attention of, I guess, me being homeless, sitting at their
establishment.
Establishment all day, and then plus staying there on top of it. So it made it even harder for us to have somewhere to go. And then after that, like with our living situation now, like we have a home right now in our name, but because we have no help to get these people out, they've stole everything we had in there, sold it. Like it's our home. So
that's been happening lately too. Like a lot of people have
it's not even in their name, and we can't get them out. We have to pay to evict them to get them out.
And
I'm pregnant and can't stay there. It's a physical fight, and police get involved, and my boyfriend can't not fight. He has to protect me or himself, and so it's us risking to stay there and him going to jail, or one of them getting hurt, or me, or being out here. And this is what we're dealing with right now.
It's kind of crazy how the system's set up to almost take care of the criminal justice.
And the police came and told us that one of the two parties, which means me and my boyfriend, or him and his girlfriend, had to leave the establishment for the night. And I feel like it was in our name, it's our home. They should have told them to leave for the night. Yeah,
definitely. So did this just happen recently, or is
I've
this?
I've been out here for 2 weeks now.
2 weeks. So okay, wow. And I mean, the only precautions you can do is look really legally, which costs an arm and a leg these days.
$140.
Yeah.
And at the time, from where he lost all of his tools and everything, he had just lost his job. From
he's got 140 just to work out, like.
Yeah. He probably makes close to about $100 or so a day doing side jobs and stuff, going to working for a couple hours and coming back, but. We use that at the end of the day. Like we paid to get on the bus to go shower at a pilot or something, which is far. We'll have to take 2 or 3 buses, which is $4 to $8. Well, about $10 for both of us to take. And then on top of that, like me myself, it's all gas stations and stuff around here. We can't keep groceries in a tent at night, So I have to eat gas station food, which is $30-$40, and then
Yeah, being pregnant in your condition sucks too. Is there? I mean, I know it's hard, but is there any way like you two are gonna have to just figure out something, because if you have that baby, it's gonna be tough on you out here in the streets.
With this baby right now, my boyfriend's sister, she can't have kids, and we were gonna have a planned pregnancy a year from now, because we just got off the streets and everything, been living good for like the last 6 months. We were gonna have a baby for her. Well, I unexpectedly got pregnant, so she's adopting the baby.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, I've been, like I said, I eat every day and everything, but it's just, the main thing is I don't sleep very good at night. I sleep in a tent and stuff, but I try to stay healthy with eating food, and I go to my doctor's appointments still. But it is rough. It's really tiring.
I am sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
It's got to be tough.
I mean, it's all we can do right now.
How old are you?
25.
25? Is your boyfriend a little older or younger?
He's 39.
39?
And it's hard for him to get a job when we left with the clothes on our back, and we've had them same clothes on. For him to go in and get a job somewhere, for him to shower, for him to have transportation to the jobs. All of his tools got stolen from our home, so now it's hard for him to find a job where they supply the tools on top of it, so we're really struggling right now. We're mainly going off of people helping us out, friends and stuff.
I do wish you the best of luck. Is there any advice you'd like to give out to?
Not to just judge somebody seeing them walking on the streets, that we're not all addicts and doing bad, and even some of us that are addicts aren't bad at all out here, and that's really, really hard for most of us out here.
It's good. I'm glad that you're not using, and you're the second person that I met tonight that's not using.
That's cool.
So that's awesome. All right. Well, I appreciate your time. And,
Thanks.
Yeah.
You're
thank
welcome.
you. Have a good night.
You too. Bye.